They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blair. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will have the first crack at it in this one. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not the...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
On offense, you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate here, backed up deep in your own end, a quick throw on the slant, but the defense right now playing so physical, they're able to jar the ball loose on the incompletion because of the hit against one of the faster players you're going to see in college football.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920, so imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Fires toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They may made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Hills. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Humphrey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quarterback extends the play. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Looking for a man, it's Hills. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Lobos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A low-line drive and not his best work. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time. He's loose. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Pulls it in, it's Buckley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Priestcorn. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 18 over LSU. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air. It's Underwood. Deep shot for the end zone. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Lobos will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
To the air, it's Underwood. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Lobos headed quickly to the line. Off play action. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Blair. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Buckley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Gonna try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw, it's Hills. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Lobos will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Runs for the tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this up.
Oh, a lot of space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Moves away as he feels pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Corrals it at the 45, and the returner will be knocked down. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Haynes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Simpson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Working that left side now. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it inside the 35. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to throw, it's Hills. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. He now has 80 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
It's a turnover on downs.
Scanning the field, it's Hills. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chain. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try to get outside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead.